Rate my homebrew. All races take 1 extra feat at character creation. No multiclassing. Roll randomly for a race. Everyone rolls 6 sets of stats, then it all goes into a pool. The group will then partake in a grease wrestling tournament. The winner will get to pick his 6 scores from the pool first, and the loser will pick his last. Loser will get +1 to all his stats. Everyone has a chance to wrestle me, the DM, to gain an extra feat at character creation. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to more DnDGreentext, and without any further ado, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. The big bad evil guy is just senile and frustrated. The big bad evil guy can't remember your name. What's that? Your name is Sunny? No, it's Sun Lee, you burned my village down. I earned a village clown? Nope, don't remember that one. By the way, what was your name again? Explain how that's supposed to change anything. Be me in my first D&D campaign ever. Party is involved in a yearly monster hunt run by the Empire. Our party somehow survives, minus our bard, to the final battle. DM drops a beholder on us. Party is at level 6. Fuck that JPEG. Figure I'll try a banishment spell on it to at least buy us time. Party laughs at me, since this is not the first time I've tried spells on shit that shouldn't and doesn't work. DM tells me it's wisdom modifier and rolls so we can all see it. Fucking natural 3. After a minute, it doesn't come back cause it's out of this plane of existence. Saved the fucking day. Won the hunt. DM forced to give us the prize money meant for the winners of the witch hunt, which he never intended us to get. First dungeon, party is robbing a mage tower. Walk into a storage room full of boxes and chests. The very first one they open is a mimic, who opens his mouth and tries to eat them. They manage to kill it and exhale a sigh of relief. Then they forget the reason they were there in the first place and don't check the other chests. After they complete the dungeon, they load all their loot and head to another town to fence it. Meet a trader who annoys the fuck out of them with how talkative he is, how much perfume he uses, and the 1,000 other things he does. Honestly, meeting him could be a green text of itself. After some significant time of driving the party nearly to the rage point, he finally checks out their loot. One of the chests turn out to be a hibernating mimic, who is woken up by the strong scent. It immediately eats the trader. The party grabs whatever they can and bail from the trade square, afraid of being accused of murder. Arrive to the third city. Decide to check out rumors about people disappearing in a grove. Find a blood trail leading to the tomb. Enter it. Almost immediately see a chest. Near the chest lies a skeleton. Okay, we see what's going on here. Spend 5 minutes rolling perception checks and throwing rocks at the chest. Nothing happens. Finally, the fighter braves to approach and try to check it for traps. The skeleton immediately rises and shanks him with a knife. When a player negates your encounter in one move. Party encounters Rat King, boss that summons swarms of rats to attack the level 2 party, hides, and lets the swarms fight for him. Summons swarms, shouts in raspy Cockney accent. Get 'em, lads! Trickster Cleric disguises self as Rat King. Runs back out of the room, imitating the Rat King voice. Come on lads, let's go find some cheese. Natural 20, every rat follows him. The minion-based boss is completely isolated. My face when. This was not my death, but I did have a hand in the death of one of my comrades. Be me, Dragonborn Barbarian. Be not me, Forever DM, Half-Elf Sorcerer, Halfling Rogue, Tiefling Bard, and High Elf Monk. Be playing COS. Group finds a deck of many things. Monk would make a habit of drawing 2 or 3 cards a session. Get to the point where our group would constantly have to stop what we were doing in order to fight off whatever he spawned or save him from utter annihilation. The party and I got so annoyed by this that we pleaded with the DM to take it away from him. The DM refused constantly. Fast forward about 3 months. The party was stonewalled to the point that we couldn't focus on the actual campaign, because the monk was always derailing the sessions. Fuck this shit, that JPEG. We tell the DM that he needed to put a stop to this fuckery or we walk. DM agrees but asks how we plan on putting a stop to it. Put me at the helm, Captain. The DM allows me to run the session. I wait patiently for the monk to say the magic words. Sure enough. Monk. I want to draw a card. Here we go, B. Tell the monk he drew the school card. Inform him that he has summoned an avatar of death that is after him. Tell him that he needs to fight it off single-handedly or he will die. Monk. No problem. I look at its stats. I begin to meaningly laugh. Monk. What's so funny, Inon? Me. Nothing. Find out it has an AC of 20, movement speed of 60, has flight and hover, and is intangible. The monk is a melee character. We roll for initiative. The avatar goes first. I begin to fight dirty. Use a combination of attacking him with its scythe and then flying up 30 feet in the air, taking an opportunity attack from the monk, which he usually failed, and ending my turn. The monk gets pissed. Monk, that's not fair, how am I gonna hit him? Me, sounds like a personal problem. This continues for over 10 rounds. The monk is bloody at this point. He asks the other PCs if they could give him a healing kit. Nope, that MP3. The scythe hits him, dropping his health to 0. He begins to cry. Tell him to roll his death saving throws. He succeeds, but is unconscious. I take pity on him. I tell him the avatar of death offers him a deal. Me. He will spare your life, but you must give up the artifact that has brought to this moment. The monk looks me in the eye. Monk. Fuck you, Anon. I would rather die than give up the deck. K. Tell him the avatar raises his scythe and decapitates him. Then I tell him the avatar leans down and picks up the deck and disappears. The table goes silent. The DM is silent. The monk starts raging uncontrollably. He literally tears off his shirt and rips up his character sheet. He storms out of the game shop and drives off. Never saw him much after that. I was never allowed to DM the group after that. I mean, if I'm to be honest, I think he kind of deserved it. When the player makes his own NPC. First time DMing, decided to run a one-player one-shot dungeon crawl, so I can get used to it, and newish player can get used to mechanics. I set out a mini-maze to explore, and encounters and traps, an NPC he can find, and a tough monster to finish it off. After walking into this dungeon, breaking everything he can in the first room, he fights 2 zombies and easily beats them, a warm-up encounter. Rather than continue on, however, he stops to remove the head from one zombie, ties it to his belt, names him Cuthbird, and spends the rest of his time in the dungeon talking to the head and answering back himself, both asking it for advice and providing said advice to himself, regardless of anything else going on. Throughout the entire dungeon. All this in a deeply flawed and aggressive Scottish accent. Roll dice behind screen. Player catches a glimpse of the dice as it travels through the air behind the screen. Arcane knowledge flows through his head. He stands up on his chair in a squat, knees outwards, engaging the tribal dance. His attack modifier is +8, his attack modifier is +8. The other players all squat up on their chairs, all chanting. His attack modifier is +8. They set the board on fire with their ancient ritual magic. This is not going well. The monster melts in the face of their epiphany, no longer able to fight as its deepest secrets are unraveled. The dungeon starts to collapse around them, the sacred earth itself rejecting this horrible reality. And this, children, is why to this day I still roll my dice in a secure lockbox with only a pinhole to view the number with. I still have the burn scars to this day. You're going to do what? Be me, DM. Running my first campaign. Started as typical escort prince to princess, unite warring kingdoms bullshit. Turns into, oh shit, something is sapping the princess's life force and we need to find out what. Turns out to be a necromancer who needs royal blood to do some bullshit. Time to kick some ass. Along the way, the party befriended and released a chaos god, cut out the prince's eye and mugged the blind old man. Why not that JPEG? Final battle, duking it out with an evil necromancer who's been impersonating the empress and is trying to use the princess as part of a blood ritual to attain godhood. Princess's secret boyfriend is party leader. Yes, she's engaged to marry someone else. No, secret boyfriend doesn't care. Necromancer takes a lot of hits, deals a lot of hits. Party is almost down. Necromancer has 3 health left. I decide to make this epic. The ritual is almost complete. The princess takes a few shuddering breaths as the last of her life force is drawn into the... I shoot the princess. You do what? I shoot the princess in the head. Roll for it. You can guess where this is going. Ritual is stopped, but princess's head is a red stain on the ground. Silence around the table as we try to figure out what to do now. Player. Wait, whoever kills the princess gets godhood, right? GM facepalm.gif. Yeah. So that's how my party healer became a god, briefly. This is a barrel. This is the best motherfucking thing you can have. It can be used for storage, transportation, armor and or shield, cover, even comes with an arrow slit, disguise, shelter, weapon, toothpick if you whittle it down. Am I missing anything? Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did and subscribe for more. I just want to say thank you for all the support on the D&D videos lately, and you are awesome. Anyway, links in the description to my social media, also a link to the Discord server. I've seen people that started sharing their stories, so if you want you can join the Discord to share your stories or read other stories or discuss with other people. And yeah, again, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, bye!